Hi, this is Beth Beard from mylittlecraftblog.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make these little mini cupcake boxes. The other day on my post on my blog, I posted the directions for the lid incorrectly, so I thought I'd make a video so everybody understood. Here's one that I did in Pool Party and the new Sweet Shop Specialty Designer Series paper. I just thought it was so cute with the cupcakes on the paper already. I thought I'd make a darling little cupcake box. And here's the one that we made the other day. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of cardstock that measures 6 by 6. And we're going to score it at 2 inches and 4 inches. And we'll rotate and do the same on the other side. And then we're going to cut up to the first score line at the 2 and the 4 inch mark, and then turn and do the same thing on the opposite side. Fold on the score lines. And I do apologize for the directions being wrong. I've been sick, and the medicine I've been taking just makes me loopy, and I can't think straight, and my voice is still raspy, but it's finally coming back. Okay, now we're going to apply sticky strip on these 2 panels right here, and we're going to put it as close to the fold line as we can. Let me trim that. And then we're going to put another piece up at the top of the panel. Okay, now we'll flip it over. And I've cut 4 pieces of Pretty in Pink Designer Series paper from the Brights collection. And these measure 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. And we're going to apply one in each of the middle panels. Now we'll assemble our box. We'll remove the red backing from the sticky strip. And we'll line up our edges. And bring this bottom panel up. And we'll do the same for the other side. Okay, and there's the base of our box. Now we'll make the insert. For that I'm using another piece of the Brights Designer Series paper, and this piece measures 2 7/16 by 2 7/16, and we're going to score it 1/4 inch on all 4 sides. Now before we fold on the score line, we'll take our scallop circle punch and we'll line it up in the very center in between the score lines and punch out our scallop circle. And this is what's going to hold our cupcake in place. Okay, now we'll fold on the score lines. And we're going to make a cut on this score line and then score line, and same on the opposite side. And for this I don't use sticky strips since we're using Designer Series paper, and since it's very thin anyway, and it's just going to hold our cupcake in place of the box, I just use a little bit of snail on each of the tabs. But if you wanted to use sticky strip, you certainly could. edges. And there's our insert. So it fits right down inside there. And those little mini cupcakes, it holds it perfectly. And it doesn't move around. So next we'll make the lid. For the lid you need another piece of cardstock that measures 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. And I'm using Early Espresso. And we're going to score at a 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. Now before we fold on the score lines for this one, like we did the insert, I'm going to take the full heart punch. I'm going to position my cardstock all the way in until it stops and won't go any further, and then try to center it. And then I've got my heart right in the middle. So now we'll fold on the score lines. Well, I should say the heart is not perfectly centered in there, but it's, for me, it's close enough. So now we'll snip these edges up to the score line again. And for these I will apply sticky strips since we're back to using cardstock. I'll just put a small little piece on each of the 4 tabs. Next, you're going to need a piece of acetate or a window sheet that measures 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. And we're going to put a mini glue dot on each of the 4 corners. Flip our lid over, and we're going to cover up the heart. Okay, and turn it back over, and I've cut 4 more pieces of designer series paper that measure 1 7/8 by 3/8, and I originally had those directions posted wrong as well. So it's 1 7/8 by 3/8, and you're going to use 4 of those. Now we're ready to assemble. So we'll remove the red backing on the sticky strip. And there's our lid. And there you have it.